So we have the Prime Minister of Canada, Justin Trudeau, out here bragging about the $9 billion that he's given to the Ukraine to help end Putin's war. Take a look.
Continue to step up as Canada has with close to $9 billion in aid for Ukraine. But we will, because the cost on Canadians, on our lives, on our world will be so much greater if Putin wins this war that we will and have to stand every single day until Ukraine wins this war.
I've been paying for eye medication. I've been paying for ear medication.
And there's anger at the lack of response from all levels of government as supplies and space run low.
They were all ready to rally around the Syrians, the Ukrainians, those from Afghanistan. They wanted to be recognized as helping. And so for the first time, they're passing the buck. And they don't want us to see this as systemic racism.
We are going through this while Caucasian refugees coming in from Europe, they have apartments already set for them, even before they touch down in this country.
I am not wearing this collar until the very last person has been moved to a place of dignity, to a space where they will be received and welcomed with dignity.
They have been in a meeting for almost about weeks now. We're on the ground doing the work, and we don't know what is coming out of that meeting.
Both provincial and federal governments said they've pledged millions to help municipalities with refugee claimants. But some churches who stepped in to house refugees say they have yet to see that.
These people that we are seeing are not criminals. They are professional people. Among them are doctors.
I am not wearing this collar until the very last person has been moved to a place of dignity, to a space where they will be received and welcomed with dignity. This is a protest.
Hey, Justin, while you over here rah-rahing for the Ukraine and allocating billions to end Putin's war, how about if you break off some of those billions and allocate them over to the homeless crisis that's currently going on in Ontario, more specifically, the asylum seekers that have come through from Africa and the Caribbean looking for a better life. They have been sleeping in church basements. The churches are in the hole of over $200,000. It is costing them $15,000 a day to ensure that these asylum seekers are fed, are clothed, have toiletries, have medicine. And you're over here giving billions to the Ukraine. Like the brother said, when the Ukrainians were seeking asylum, when the war was going on, and even to today, they were taken care of before they even got on a plane. This is why you don't see Ukrainians sleeping on the streets or in church basements. You don't see any of that going on because they're taken care of. And like the sister said, are we really going to say this isn't systemic racism? Olivia Chow, which is the mayor of Toronto, has given all three churches $50,000. That's not nearly enough for them to be able to sustain taking care of these asylum seekers. Shout out to the Black community and Black business owners who have stepped up. But what's happening now is a lot of Black business owners have closed their businesses just so that they can house the asylum seekers. They have repurposed buses so that some of the asylum seekers can sleep in buses. They have repurposed portables so that the asylum seekers have somewhere to sleep. And all of this without any running water, so they're not able to properly bathe themselves. We are still faced with this crisis since May. We're going into October, and this is still going on. What are we doing? What are we doing, Justin? What are you doing to help end this? While the provincial and federal governments are squabbling and pointing the finger at each other, saying that they've already given all of the funding that they had to their disposal, which was supposed to be $212 million. And of that $212 million, $97 million was supposed to be allocated to the churches and the communities so that the asylum seekers can be housed. We have not seen any of this money, not a single penny. The governments are really resting on their laurels and very, very comfortable with the fact that the Black community has stepped up and they're not doing anything. Justin, do better. Make sure that these people are taken care of. These are doctors, lawyers, engineers. They have a lot to offer to this province and to this country. And do we want to say that there are no racial undertones here? Do better, Justin Trudeau. Let me know what you all think about this. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also subscribe to my YouTube channel, EA Public Relations, where I cover all things Black owned across the province of Ontario. Until next time, please be safe, everyone. Peace be.